Another day, another story. Dear subscribers, please feel free to leave a comment below letting us know which book summary you would like to see next. Disclaimer: the book summary provided is based on my interpretation and understanding of the book. The views and opinions expressed in the video are solely my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the author, publisher, or any affiliated parties. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and should not be considered as a substitute for reading the actual book. Author introduction. J.R.R. Tolkien, 1892–1973, was a British author, academic, and poet famous for his high fantasy novels, The Hobbit, and The Lord of the Rings. As a professor of Anglo-Saxon and English language and literature at the University of Oxford, he was part of the literary group, the Inklings, which included C.S. Lewis. Tolkien's works are known for their intricate world-building, well-developed characters, and themes of heroism, friendship, and good versus evil. His use of language and mythology is masterful, creating fully realized worlds with their own histories, cultures, and languages. His impact on the fantasy genre is immeasurable, and his name is synonymous with some of the greatest works of fiction ever written. Summary. In 1937, J.R.R. Tolkien published The Hobbit. It tells the story of Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit who lives a comfortable life in his hobbit hole until the wizard Gandalf invites him on an adventure to help a group of dwarves reclaim their treasure from the dragon Smaug. Bilbo, initially reluctant, eventually agrees to join the quest and sets out with the dwarves. The journey takes them through dangerous and exotic lands, and they encounter many challenges along the way. They are pursued by trolls, captured by goblins, and almost eaten by giant spiders. Bilbo finds a ring that gives him the power of invisibility, which proves to be a valuable tool in their journey. Eventually, the group reaches the Lonely Mountain, where Smaug has taken up residence. They are able to defeat the dragon with the help of Bilbo and the weakness of a particular scale on Smaug's underbelly. However, the victory is short-lived as the elves, men, and dwarves all begin to fight over the treasure that Smaug had been guarding. Bilbo is able to use his wit and cunning to prevent a full-scale battle from breaking out, and the treasure is divided fairly among all parties involved. The story ends with Bilbo returning home to the Shire, where he finds that he has been declared dead and his belongings are being auctioned off. He manages to reclaim his home and settles back into his comfortable life, but he is forever changed by the adventures he had and the friends he made on his journey. The Hobbit is a classic story of adventure and heroism. It is filled with richly detailed characters, imaginative settings, and vivid descriptions of the creatures and landscapes encountered along the way. Tolkien's use of language is masterful, creating a sense of depth and realism to the world he has created. One of the key themes of the novel is the transformation of Bilbo from a comfortable, home-loving hobbit into a brave and resourceful adventurer. Over the course of the journey, Bilbo discovers strengths and abilities he never knew he had, and he learns to rely on his own wits and courage to survive. He also forms close bonds with the dwarves, who at first view him as an outsider, but who come to respect and rely on him as a valuable member of their team. Another important theme is the concept of greed and its consequences. The dwarves' quest for treasure leads them into dangerous and deadly situations, and ultimately it is their own greed that causes the conflict between the various factions at the end of the story. Bilbo serves as a counterpoint to this, as he is not motivated by wealth or power, but by a desire for adventure and a sense of duty to his friends. Overall, The Hobbit is a timeless classic of children's literature and a foundational work of the fantasy genre. It has inspired countless readers and writers over the years, and its influence can be seen in many modern works of fiction. Today's quotes: "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Winston Churchill. Moral. The moral of The Hobbit could be summarized as, true strength lies not in wealth or power, but in the courage, loyalty, and compassion of those who face adversity together. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my latest content and be part of a community that shares your interests. Thanks for watching.